TV. What's up to everybody today? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Damn. What's up with that guy Jim Jones, man? Saying that he better than Nas. I ain't gonna lie, but his music influential to the young youth. What the young youth be doing today by clothing, the style. I ain't even from New York City. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, Illinois. You know, I'm just trying to get this guy Jim Jones saying that he better than Nas. He funny, man. He a funny guy. Funny guy. He a funny guy, man. Funny. His catalog is better than Nas' catalog. Hands down, he ain't fucking with Nas, bro. Singles, albums, Nas albums, Nostradamus, all Nas albums, like 4 of them, double, triple platinum. You know, hands down. I used to fuck with Nas back in the 90s, in the early 90s. You know, that guy, he funny. I want y'all to see what Jim Jones said on Cameron and Jadakiss podcast. Check it.
Well, you can look at him now. I ain't even bad. I'll look at them after I have a drink. Okay, all right. Bye, girl. See you later. What's going on? Say.
Jim Jones say he better than Nas.
He said he's coming over. Sounds really angry. Why?
This is crazy.
Jim Jones say he better than Nas. Andy? What? I don't know. You lying to me? Of course not. No, I'm not lying. So you just not gonna tell me? If there was something you could tell.
It's crazy.
Say something. You definitely know something. I don't. You do. Okay, Karen, I'm gonna go to the bar and have one drink, and then.
Where's that video at?
Wait. Is that what you think? What? Because you know what this is about? That's when you show up? Karen, what are you talking about?
Fat Joe.
You don't need a
The guy is
second.
delusional, man. The guy is delusional. He's saying Jim Jones saying he better than Nas.
I recently saw a clip on Instagram where a young kid
I'm sure. Stop this.
was comparing you to Nas and saying that you got
that's my young boy.
big hits. Yo, he looked to you. He learned how to wear the BB Simon belt from you. He got his swag. Like, how crazy is that? Because in my era, you know what I'm saying? Nas is like a god.
In my era too. I mean,
So to be compared,
let me that young kid.
He was young, and we loved that he loved Jim Jones. I want you to break this down.
Let's break this down. I admired Nas, but remember Nas' first record, The Barbecue, came out when I was in 11th grade.
Yes.
So Nas was my idol when I was young. Like you did, came to dressing, the wordplay, the music, everything. I was a superior Nas fan. Period. I'd never take that away from him. But then, as I got in the game, you got to realize that your rivals are the idols, and not to take anything away from that. I developed my own style and my own lane that these kids start to gravitate towards the same way I gravitated towards Nas when I was younger and things like that. It's a whole different generation. We talking about 94, 93. I was a
What the fuck Jim Jones talking about? Is Jim Jones illusional, saying he better than Nas? Okay, the belt, the clothes, you know, the style. You know, I ain't even from New York City. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? I'm older, just like Nas. You know what I'm saying? Nas older than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with this guy. You talking about platinum? He only 5 albums, one. What is wrong with dude, man? What is wrong with Nas? What is wrong with Jim Jones? I ain't never seen a motherfucker like him get on Fat Joe and Jella Kiss podcast talking about he better than Nas. Where is you better than Nas at, bro? Word playing. Nas will eat your ass up, bro. I come from back in the days with Nas. I used to listen to Nas music. I still listen to Nas music. You know, I still listen to his music. On album sales and albums, okay. You dropped a couple of albums, Jim Jones or whatever. Man, you suck, bro. You suck. You suck, bro. Motherfuckers, violate that like button. Violate that like button down there. Subscribe to my channel. Sitting here listening to this nigga Jim Jones talking about influential in hip hop. What's wrong with him? You know, that man is fucking, he just delusional. You know, how you gonna get up here on Fat Joe and Jadakiss platform and say that you better than Nas? You not better than Nas, bro. You not. You on your catalog and all that don't even come close to Nas. Never. Don't come close to him. Don't come close at all. But check it.
in the 11th grade. Nigga, it's 2025. There's a big gap there, you know what I mean? And I want people to understand that. So when Shorty's telling people that, yeah, he's 20-some years old, that goes to show the part of the era that he's in, that I came into light and started going crazy that these kids love me. They don't really know who Nas is. If he's 22, he's born in 03.
Not all of them. Some of them know. But
You know what I mean?
a lot of them know.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it's the era.
Some music.
Nah.
Some kids that.
No, I love that.
Some kids that love hip hop.
20 something.
But he's your son.
He's your son.
He's your son.
No, but he know.
My son,
they know about
my son
Nas.
can't tell you one Nas record. You heard? Like, let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, but
like, let's keep it a buck. You heard? Let's keep it a buck because you'll bring it up. There must be some type of misconception or what's that word? When it comes to
Miscommunication.
Jim Jones and what Jim Jones have done in this game. A lot of these rappers.
We made them take the darkies off.
A lot of these rappers have done a tremendous job, and I take nothing away from them. But they forget, I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself. Gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record. Then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries. Then check all them niggas' entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. But I hear the comparisons and the niggas be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people has done. You heard? And if you want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries.
Pull up Nas billboard entry. You hear what this guy saying? Bro, he's killing you, bro. His catalog is way better than yours, bro. better, more better. His catalog way better than you. Nostradamus, you know, his. We ain't even got to get into all that. We ain't even got to get into all that. You know, he's killing you. Period, bro. He's killing you.
What are you doing?
Man, you need this. Jim Jones need to stop the shenanigans. Fuck the diplomats. I ain't listen to that crap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cameron. You know, fucking Mace taught you how to rap, bro. Mace taught you how to rap, Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? You said it your motherfucking self that Mace taught you how to rap, bro. Come on, man. And you saying you better than Nas. Dude, you ain't even got good wordplay. And they let a 22-year-old come on there on their platform and say that they know who Nas is. They just don't listen to Nas music. Nas is more
I'm sorry.
wiser. His mindset is open. He dropping jewels in his music. You know, if you listen to his music real closely. Or Nas done dropped shit since then. You know what I'm saying? Drop albums since then. You know, his shit triple platinum, diamond, gold. Come on. What more do you what more do you want, Jim Jones? You suck, dude. You suck, Jim Jones. At all. I don't even listen to your music, homie. You know what I'm saying? And you like 50-something years old, bro. Still gang banging, my nigga. Blood, man, the original Bloods come from Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? You 50 years old and you out here gang banging. Talking about your catalog, this guy. Come on, man. Get real. Really? Really, dude? You funny. You funny as hell, dog. Your catalog don't even equal up to Nas. You ain't even in Nas' lane, bro. You ain't even in his lane. So all the nonsense that you saying, you getting on Fat Joe and Jada Kiss podcast saying all these things. Man, come on, man. Man, you might as well. Man, what crack you smoking, Jim Jones? I don't know what crack he's smoking, y'all. What crack is Jim Jones smoking? He on drugs or something? He get money, but you know, when Cameron and Mace was roasting your ass, roasting you, roasting the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know how to rap, so Mace had to teach you the basics of how to rap. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even know how to rap, bro. Come on. I remember back in the days, early 2000s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Everybody know about you, bro. Man, you influential for his fashion. Your wordplay is not better than Nas, bro. It's not better than Nas, bro. Your wordplay. Come on. But violate that like button, y'all. Violate that like button. Jimmy G TV. We on this topic. Nas and Jim Jones. So who will you pick? Nas or Jim Jones? Let me know down there in the comment section who you will pick. Nas or Jim Jones. I'm out. Peace.
I know that too. So stop beating yourself up about all of it.